Mary, meet Aries. Aries sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. This is a 2-week reading for all you Aries. Starting today, the 7th of September, 2023. We're streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating on YouTube is the lovely Heather, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Delene. Thank you so much, moderators. And thank you, Aries and friends of Aries, for joining us today for this 2-week reading. Today, let me tell you, if you're watching on a restream on YouTube, you can fast forward through the shuffling by using the timestamps in the video description. We're reading with the RWS XTDM today. That's a hybrid of the Rider-Waite-Smith and the Marseille Tarot. And I've already purified with this Queen of Hungary water. You can find the recipe for your own Hungary water and how to make it, plus how to purchase this deck in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. I don't read with card reversals, so you'll see me flipping cards right side up. That's just how I like to read. Nothing to worry about, I promise. If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you are watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow on Twitch. And you can watch on Twitch without any ads when you subscribe. If you are... What was I going to say? Oh yeah, if this reading doesn't seem to apply to you, it's probably because there's so many people watching it, it may not be meant for you. So don't try to force it. It's just not your reading. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your other signs, or remember that we also have a daily reading for all signs. And normally we have a weekly pick a card reading, but I wasn't able to do that this week because I had some family stuff that I had to get done. So sorry about that. But you can find all the replays for the readings that are available on my website, ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga, paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to give a donation on the platform, you could use a super sticker or super chat if you're live, or a super thanks if you're on a restream. We also have a shop, and that's at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. That's an affiliate store, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate you for your support, but mostly we appreciate that you are here, Aries. So I'm going to shuffle one more time. Okay, shuffle, and then we'll cut this deck with a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for the next 2 weeks for all you gorgeous Aries. Starting off with the Page of Cups, followed by the High Priestess, and the High Priest. This is nice. Okay, so when the High Priestess and the High Priest are together, they seem to make they're a little different for me than if they come up separately. When the High Priestess and the High Priest, or the Pope and the Popess, or the Hierophant and the High Priestess, whatever you want to call it, when they come together, it really is talking about having an initiation into the mysteries. It really means that your path is highly sanctified, and that you're moving into a new sort of octave, or a new echelon, or a new major phase of your incarnation. And it's a very beautiful thing. We'll open it up and see if there's any kind of, advice about it, but it's a very powerful time over this next couple of weeks, and I want you to really relish that. Now, this is all coming on the heels of this good news, and so what this means is that you've been sort of getting an inkling that the time has come. And you are right. The time has come. The time has come, Aries, for you to really get initiated into the mysteries, into the next big phase of your incarnation here. I'm really excited to see what this is about. So I'm going to shuffle one more time, and we'll open all 3 of these cards up and see what they say. This is, especially since it's being heralded by this Page of Cups, this is a very holy time for you. We've got a King of Wands, we've got a 3 of Cups, and we've got a, a 9 of Wands. So this is beautiful. Part of what this is about is your work, and that the cards are telling you to take the win. This Three of Cups is saying you've worked hard, you're doing well, things are working for you, and you need to recognize that. You need to recognize how well things are working for you and how you're operating on such a higher level than ever before. And that when things are working out well for you, many times what you do is you turn your back on the fact that things are working out for you, Aries, and you say it's not enough. It's not good enough. I need to push myself harder. I need to push myself harder. What is wrong with me that I'm only this successful? It's only working out this well. And it's saying that there's a positive thing to that you don't, that you don't put up with half measures from yourself, and that you expect the best, and you only will accept the best from yourself and others. And there's a good part of that, and that's not a bad thing. But you don't want to turn your back on success. Do you see how this king is wanting to get back to work? So he's going to turn his back on the success because he doesn't want to rest on his laurels. He doesn't want to, waste time celebrating. And it's saying it's not a wasted time to celebrate. Celebration is an important part of the whole thing. When you have a win that you may not think is as big as it should be, if you celebrate it, it can increase it. It's not a waste of your time or your effort, Aries, to celebrate the victories that you have along the way. And even sometimes you just need to celebrate anyway. Even if you don't have any wins, you need to celebrate anyway, because what that tells your deep mind is that you're here for joy. You're here for happiness. And this Three of Cups is saying that there is a win. There is a lot of success that's happening, but with the King of Wands turning his back on those, it seems like a lot of those things are going unacknowledged. So what I would like for you to do today is to not let your success be such a mystery. To recognize that you're supposed to be, like we started the reading out with, moving up a notch in every area of your life. You're really, like I said, being initiated into the mysteries. Part of the mysteries is that you need to uncover for yourself every way that you're doing well, all of your strengths. A lot of times we focus on, let's uncover our hidden beliefs about, that are holding us back. What are our negative beliefs? And we really focus on that. And there's a lot of wisdom in that, and a lot of us do need to spend a good deal of time uncovering those hidden beliefs. But for you, Aries, it's saying you don't need to do that. What you need to do is uncover your hidden successes, your hidden strengths, all the places that you don't acknowledge yourself at how well you're doing and how good you are, and how, it's not arrogant to think that way. I think that's part of you. It's just like, oh, that's a waste of time. That's a waste of time. I need to get back to work. What are you talking about? I don't need to be acknowledging myself. I need to be succeeding. No, you need to be acknowledging yourself in order to succeed, because the success is already here. The success is present right now. And if you're not acknowledging it, then you're not receiving it. Today really is, this whole next couple weeks really is about receiving the knowledge that you've already accomplished what it is that you've set out to accomplish. And that it's not so much that you need to accomplish more, it's that you need to receive what's there. You need to enjoy what's there. You need to recognize that there's so much more that you have already done that you don't even know. It's like, it's as if you've been walking around collecting money. Now, I'm not saying this is true. This is just an image. You've been collecting money, and you've got like bags and bags and bags and bags and bags and bags of money, but you don't even know it. You're not even recognizing it because you just keep putting the money away, put the bags away, put the bags away, put the bags away. And you're thinking, God, I hope I get enough money one day. Right? And he's like, wait a minute. If you just turn around, you can see you have more money than you could ever spend, right? So it's the same with you with whatever success that you've got. There's so much that you've done that is going unacknowledged that you can't receive the benefits from it because you're so focused on more, that you don't realize you don't need more of a lot of these things that you think you need more of. And in fact, going for more is going to, this Nine of Wands is saying that the going for more of a lot of this stuff is just going to fatigue you. The reason why it fatigues you is because you're going after things that you no longer need. So it's wasted effort. So this need to celebrate, this need to acknowledge, this need to receive the benefits from all that you've already done. When you first hear that, I think many of you are thinking that this must not be my reading because I don't have anything that I need. I need so many more things. And that is exactly what we're talking about. You don't see it. You don't see the truth of the matter is that you have so much that has been unacknowledged. So as you acknowledge it, as you celebrate it, as you're grateful for it, you recognize that you didn't achieve it all by yourself. So it's not being arrogant. It's not being self-indulgent. What you're doing is you're acknowledging that there is a higher power that has been pushing you from behind, so to speak, and directing you and giving you all of the nudges that you need to get where you need to go. And now that nudge is saying, you need to just sit and receive. You need to sit and receive. You need to sit and acknowledge all of the places where you've done it, where you've already accomplished those things that you need to accomplish. This fatigue card here, this Nine of Wands, it's really important for you to not burn out. And the only reason why you're going to burn out is by doing all of what we just talked about. Is by moving and moving and moving and not acknowledging where the successes are. Once you realize where the success already is, then you don't have to push so hard in those areas. You can focus on other things. And sometimes for you can just not focus on anything. Can you imagine just taking a break, Aries? Just taking a break and just saying, well, I did my best. Hope it's enough. I'm going to take a break and enjoy myself. I'm going to take a week off, 2 weeks off, something like that. And I'm just going to do nothing. I don't need to help anybody. I don't need to help myself. I don't need to do anything except for just celebrate. Just have a good time, right? Just take some time off. How do you respond to that idea? Some of you might be saying, yeah, I need that. But some of you, it's like a big pit in your stomach to even think about taking a break, right? Well, that's because it's time for you to. Now, some of you, if we are going to take these two cards by themselves, some of you don't take a break because of an old authority figure that said you can't take breaks. You have to always keep working, always keep working. And some of you don't acknowledge, if we're going to take this High Priestess card, don't acknowledge your success because you think it's hidden. You think it's a mystery. You don't think it's there, but that's just because you're not turning around and looking at it. You need to turn around and look at what's behind you, and that's everything that you've done. So let's give you a couple meditations should you want to listen to them. You can listen to this High Priest meditation or this Male Pope meditation by listening to Overcoming Feelings of Powerlessness. And you can listen to this meditation about this Goddess of Mystery and that High Priestess card. And the name of that meditation is, where is she? Oh, Working with the Goddess of Mystery. So Working with the Goddess of Mystery and Overcoming Feelings of Powerlessness. You can find all of the tarot meditations. There should be a link right in the video description of this very video, or you can find them on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Just click on the free meditations link, and there is a section just for tarot meditations. You're doing so well, Aries. It's just time to know that. That's all. That's this whole reading. Just know how well you're doing and that you don't have to work so hard right now. But you do need to acknowledge it is time to celebrate. It is time to take a break. And it is time to just enjoy the fruits of your labor. And don't get into telling yourself it's not enough. This is not the time or the place for that. Listen to the good news. The good news is that it's more than enough. And the best is yet to come, but you don't have to push so hard to get there. All right, we will be back in 2 weeks for another 2-week reading for you, Aries. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Delene and Heather, and we will see you in 2 weeks. Aries, blessed be.